Bagel 101 with an Australian. And here's my Australian. First, you start off with 2 packs of dry active yeast, lukewarm water, and when I mean lukewarm water, I mean anywhere between 105 and 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Active yeast is an active being, and you don't want to kill it by burning it to death. So once it's nice, you put it in here, half a cup of water, about 2 tablespoons of honey, just eyeball it, 2. Stir it together. Are you helping me? My Australian loves to help. And lightly stir it together. And set it aside for 5 to 10 minutes, and you're going to see it will grow into a huge ball, and then we're ready to start making our bagels. Now that our yeast is almost at its full potential, what we're going to do is we're going to get flour. I'm using organic flour, whole wheat pastry flour. We're going to put 3.5 cups of flour in a bowl. And to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of salt. The next thing we want to do is make a hole in the flour and pour in your yeast. It's been sitting here for about 5 to 10 minutes now. And mix it in together. I have 2 cups of water on the side, but I'm going to slowly pour in half a cup at a time until I get the consistency that I want. You want almost a wet, lightly sticky consistency. I'll show you in about 2 seconds what we're looking for. Eventually, you want to start doing it with your hands. I'm going to lightly grease the pot. And let our dough sit here for about 25 to 30 minutes until it almost doubles in size, and then we'll start to make our bagels. Now that the dough has doubled in size, what we're going to do is we're going to drop it out and make it into a log. And cut it into even pieces. Each piece, roll it into a ball, set it aside. On a greased baking sheet that I have here, I'm making holes in my little dough balls, and I'm creating about a 2-inch hole and placing it down on my baking sheet, about 1 inch apart. We're going to broil it for 2 minutes, not so that it gets golden brown, just so that it gets nice and tight, and then we're going to boil it. So we're going to broil it, then bake it. Now we cover it for 25 minutes. Let's go stick these in the broiler. I broiled them 2 minutes. They're not golden brown. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to cover them again for 5 minutes. Trust me, all these steps are worth it. Then we're going to boil it. So we broiled it, now we're going to boil it. Now that they're done boiling, I have an oven at 425 that's preheating. I'm going to put down some semolina flour. I'm going to do 2 toppings. I'm going to do half sesame seed, half oatmeal chia seed. For the sesame one, I'm going to put an egg wash on top. And we have 1 dud. He didn't poof. Sometimes it happens. For the ones with sesame seed, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a dud. We have 5. And just put as much or as little as you want. I happen to love sesame. And for the other 5, I'm going to put honey on top of them. My sad little dud. And we're going to put chia and oatmeal. Oh, don't get mad. Look how amazing they look. They're all done. I hope you make this recipe at home. I know it takes a lot of time, but make it for your loved ones, your friends, your family. They'll really enjoy it. Subscribe and stay tuned every Tuesday on my YouTube channel or on foodestd.com for more recipes like this one. See you next week. I think Mango the Australian ranks it as a success. Don't eat them all.